Welcome to Latium, and welcome to Anno 117 Pax Romana. This is Steam's most anticipated upcoming city builder. It's an Anno game. It's a fantastic mushing together of base building, of exploration, of city building, and I am so unbelievably excited to dive into this gorgeous world and start building my city. Before I do so, I should point out that this video has been sponsored by Ubisoft, so thank you very much for sponsoring this video. You can check out a link to pre-order the game down in the description below. You can check it out on Steam, Epic Games Store, Ubisoft Connect, or on consoles. Right, let's get cracking and let's build out from the dock. We have got some objectives over here. We are playing as Marcus. This is our emperor at the moment. Very, very nice indeed. And we're going to be exploring all that this game has to offer as we progress. Right, for now, let's get the basics down and sorted. We need to get a woodcutter in the forest, and we also need to build a sawmill. We are going to immediately see if we can try and put one of you in there, and also I think we're going to follow up with something like that right over there, and we're also going to make sure that we have a path that, you know, roughly does something like that. Nice curvy paths, looking good. Is the woodcutter connected up? I don't think it is. We're going to have to build that over there. Whoops. There we go, looking grand. Okay, we need to build Libertas residences. We can absolutely do that. We can make that happen. Where do I want the center of my village to be? I mean, probably in this general vicinity. Yeah, I think we'll roll like right about here. Obviously, we're gonna need to connect this entire area up to roads. But I think we can make that happen. I want to make sure that we don't end up with anything that looks too blocky. But then again, you know, blocks are just quite a natural, nice way of arranging all of these houses, which is pretty darn good. Okay, reach 100% of the food needs for the Liberetti. And that's cool. We've now got fish, and we've got another option, so that is grand. What else have we got here? We got a warehouse building, which we can build if we want to. We've already built the houses. We've built the roads as well. That is looking good. So yeah, we need to go here, and then we need to unlock this. Fantastic. Beautiful. Don't show this again. We are fine. New foods have been unlocked. We've got sardines, and we got porridge. Okay, so sardines. Let's go for sardines right next to the trading post right over there. That's looking pretty darn good. And then porridge. We're gonna need to get two. We're gonna need to get two components that in order to build a bit of porridge for our people. Let's do something like that. There we go. It's on the way to town, which I feel is a good thing, and we're also gonna nab ourselves a cheeky little road right over there as well. Looking pretty darn good. And hopefully, I hope, we will be able to completely satisfy the requirements. Do we want to put down a warehouse? Maybe, but I think this classifies as a warehouse, and I think we should be okay, at least for now. You're missing an oat field. Yeah, let's get that sorted. That's a great shout. How big and where do we want to place this bad boy? I mean, probably long and thin on the way back. Yeah, something like that. That's looking pretty good. Yeah, that's nice, because that doesn't take up too much space for us, which is quite nice. Right, you're missing goods. You're missing a little bit of oats. That's okay. We will get the oats sorted in just a second. Well, would you look at that? We are rapidly approaching 100% of food needs, which is grand. We got some requests coming in here. We will indeed deal with what my advisor is going to say. Your people are fed. Your accounting experience is serving you perhaps better than you expected. Excellent. I would like to make a decision here. An Imperial invitation. You've been asked to dine with the Emperor. Ooh, will you bring food for the table? Yes, of course. I will take a single sardine with me. That doesn't seem very polite, but you know what? We will do it nonetheless. Nice. Okay. Next objective is to attract 20 Liberetti, which is nice. And we await the Imperial barge, which I presume is going to be coming and docking with the trading post. Now, I am going to set the time of day to probably the middle of the day. That is a little bit jarring, but that's okay. That's just once that we're going to have to do that, just because it's going to make it a heck of a lot easier to see what we are going to do next, which is to expand fairly rapidly our number of houses. Now, we need to attract 20 peeps, so let's do this, and let's have a lovely curved road looking like this. Is already looking really, really nice. I'm pretty happy with how this is looking, to be honest. Yeah, it's looking nice. What's not looking so nice is my balance. My balance is not in a great place at the present moment. We are losing a fairly large amount of money at the present moment. We're also paying upkeep on a couple of production buildings. There's a land tax as well that we're enduring, which is 100. So we're immediately at a disadvantage, but that's okay because we're going to be able to hopefully turn things around fairly soon. Island income at the moment about 14. Wow, that's not great. That's all right. Okay, reach 100% of public services needs for Libretti residences. Nice. We have unlocked the market and we have unlocked the tavern. Cool. Where do we want to build the market? Where do we want to build the tavern? You know what I think we need to do? I think we're going to need to build a road down here that we are going to use to connect everything up. There we go. Something like that. Let's do it. And let's build one of these bad boys over here. And we'll build a tavern right about there. That will give us 100% coverage pretty much immediately, I think, which we can be pretty darn happy about. Wood-wise, we've got 16 wood. Our timber is just chilling down at the bottom, which is grand. We need to reach 100% of fashion needs for our residents. That's fine. So what we can do is we can have a little look at the different categories that they've got. We are satisfying all of the food requirements. Sardines and porridge. Wow, what a lovely, tasty breakfast, lunch, and dinner that is. Public service, yep, the market and the tavern. We have built both of those respectively. And now, hot stuff, tunics and pileus. I presume that's a cap or a hat. I guess that's what you're wearing right there. Cool. Let's get that fixed up, shall we? So, we're going to need to get a hemp farm and a spinner. I mean, is there any reason not to just put this... Is there any reason not to just put this next to my existing oat farm? Probably not. I'm thinking that... Yeah, we'll put that there as well. And then, you know what? I kind of want to do the same. Thing. We'll put you over here, and then we'll put you right about there. I am a little bit worried, just in terms of the amount of space that I've left myself over here. And, you know, coastal property, very important, very, very high value. Oh, it's the Imperial barge. Okay, well, before we get to the Emperor, let's quickly get a... We need to get 3 of these things. I don't really want to take up too much coastal real estate, but we need to make sure that all of the sheeps are in the same vicinity. Okay, so that's looking good. That's fine. That's looking fine. All right, let's select the Imperial barge, and let's see what we will do. Yes, let us board the Imperial barge. It's very luxurious, very fancy, very lovely. We're just jetting away from the dock as the sardines are being pulled out of the water. Oh, I see. So this is what a city should look like, not my ramshackle little place. All right, let's see what we've got in store for us, shall we? Right, the dinner is going well, apart from the fact that I stink of sardines, but that's okay. Your plate is full. The Emperor and Empress are watching you with polite interest. You could just eat, or now is the time to talk. Ask after your father. Ask about the ruins on Juliana. Eat quietly. You know what? I'll just eat quietly. Clammed up, lad. What's the surprise? What have you got for me? My own ship. What do I say? I say, heck yeah. Oh, look at this. Look at this. We've got ourselves a ship. Amazing. Okay. And we can control it, which is fantastic. And that's going to allow us to explore this world. I am very, very excited about that. So, if we navigate through the fog here, we can see our island right over in the distance here. There we go. Just going to click on it on the minimap so that we can get there a little bit quicker. But we should be able to clean out some of this fog of war here in order to ascertain exactly what is going on in the world of Anno. Lovely. Looks very, very cool. Okay, 100% of fashion needs. Where are we with that? We kind of left on the barge before things got cracking on that. But that's okay. Let's see. Let's see how the spinner is doing. Yep, looking good. And yeah, they're both looking good. They're both looking very, very good. And I very much hope that we can get the fashion need squared away very, very quickly indeed. The tunics and the hats, we're still waiting for delivery. Hey, look at that. Beautiful. Our ship is back in port. Very, very nice indeed. Okay. So, we need to remove some ruins. We will look to remove some ruins in a bit. But we just need to make sure that our fashion needs are 100% being met. Right. These are the ruins. Okay, these are the ruins on the island. Let's see if we can try and remove them. Okay. Oh, wow, huge place. Okay, so it's just over there. There's actually a lot of ruins. Okay, we'll queue up the removal of a couple, I guess. We need to attract some plebeians, and we also need to upgrade some residences. Very, very nice. I'm very, very interested in doing that. Right, so to upgrade residences, all we need to do is spend a singular bit of wood upgrading it. Absolutely, I will do that. It has now been upgraded to a plebeian residence. Very, very nice indeed. Pretty darn happy about that. And in fact, yeah, there's a heck of a lot of buildings to be upgraded. Do I want to upgrade them all? Maybe not necessarily, because we may very well want to keep some... Ooh, nice. Julia's birthday. We may want to keep a couple of residences spare so that we can have a little bit of working over here. But that's okay. Right, so we need to produce some resources for the Empress's birthday. That's fine. And we have got some new tools and buildings at our disposal to help. Right, we can build a governor villa, which I am absolutely interested in doing. Abandoned tavern can now be cleared. Okay, nice. Beautiful. Good stuff. And let's start the process of getting that removed as well. It's going to occupy a few workers, but that's okay. What do we got here? We've got some wood there. Excellent. That is nice. That definitely helps. That definitely helps out. Okay. So tiles. In order to make tiles, what we need to do is we need to build ourselves a clay pit by the side of the river. And I mean, I want to build it over here, but I just wonder if that's going to be in slightly too close proximity to my, yeah, to my houses. So there is a negative penalty. It's a fire safety penalty, which I'm not exactly in love with. But I think if we just build it far enough away, we will escape. Also, there is a charcoal burner. The charcoal burner we're going to put up here. Sure, we'll put that up there as well. And charcoal is needed in addition to the clay in order to make these tiles. So, yeah, let's absolutely do that. Let's get a little road to come through here. Try not to destroy too many trees on the way through. That can go there like so. That can go there like so. And you can head on over there. Now, there's no warehouse in range at the present moment. The warehouse will only maximally possibly stretch up to like here. So we're going to need to get ourselves a warehouse. And honestly, that's like the absolute best possible place for a warehouse. So yeah, let's let you guys just get to work and start producing. Very nice. Currently, our plebeian workforce is not exactly in a great place. We could really do with getting a few more upgrades here. There we go. Let's do a few more across town. So that's now about half. What is that? 3/4? What's the number that I'm looking for? 6 out of 10? Yeah. 6/10. 3/5. That's the phrase that I'm looking for. 3/5 of our houses are now upgraded. That is grand. I think we'll maybe start zoning a few more, just so that we have got, well, first of all, it's good just to have the income. you know, and we've already got the public service buildings, and they already cover this area anyway, so that's fine. We also have the ability to now provide some of the plebeians' needs. Bread, absolutely want to get bread. Do I want to just build another field down here? It's kind of looking that way, to be honest with you, but I also feel like that might just be a bit too close to my housing operation. Yeah, I mean, we could always get ourselves... Yeah, you know what? Let's do it up here. Do it up here, and... Oh, do we need to build this? We need to build this on a river slot? Oof. That's a bit of a distance. That's a huge distance. We can bridge. We can bridge, but we're going to need a lot of materials to do it. I think I prefer the idea of bridging. It's going to cost me 10 wood, though, and that is such an astronomically large amount of wood, to be honest with you. Yeah. Do I want to... Maybe I want to double up. Maybe I want to double up my wood production facilities. That would not be the worst idea in the world. Let's maybe get another... Somewhere in here. Yeah, not bad, not bad. Don't hate it. 71, 85. Sure, we'll do that up there. We'll get you over here as well. So we'll get some new production facilities. Like so. Spending money like it's going out of fashion, but that's all right. We're making it work. So, yes, remove loads of ruins. Keep going. Beautiful. And this actually might get me a few extra resources. Wonderful. Ooh, a brazen bull. Okay. I'll take it. I like it. But it also got us a little bit of wood, which is very, very nice indeed. And that's going to very rapidly accelerate the ability to get a whole bunch of stuff done. So, we build the wheat farm. It's now time to turn our attention. This feels like an extravagant bridge, but you know what? I'm going to do it anyway because I feel like I've got to. And also, it looks cool as heck, so absolutely going to take the opportunity to do that. Grain mill, going to bang that down right over there. And then a bakery. Yeah. So this would improve the income for this entire area. But it would also decrease the fire safety. Now, there are some modifiers up here. Do I want to improve everybody's income? I kind of do, to be honest. I kind of do. I'll take the hit. I'll take the hit. We'll do it. That's okay. You might not be within warehouse range, though, so that may very well be a problem for us. Yeah, also we need to connect up this road before I forget. And yeah, you might not even be in warehouse range. Yeah, you're not in warehouse range. Well, that could be a problem. Do I want to relocate this? Yeah. Yeah, I think I kind of do. What's the extent of your influence? It's like here. If I move the warehouse to here, would everybody be able to... Yeah, everybody would be able to utilize it if I put it to here. So let's do that then. Sure. Move you into that configuration. There's no warehouse over here. I know there's no warehouse over there, but here's what I'm thinking that we do. I think we're going to build a road out here. I also think that we're going to take this opportunity to build another warehouse. Just make sure that's within range. Yep. And then build it right up there. So we're trying to future-proof this entire operation. Now, there's a massive shortage of workers, but if we rectify this, and then if we rectify this, if we click that, and then we click this, some carbonized bread. 'Tis but charcoal now. Indeed, it is but charcoal now. That's fine. We get all of our workers back, which is lovely. Okay, we should be moving forward on the optional quest there, the Ruins of Old Ambrosia, which is fine. We now need to remove another 3 in order to get us up to where we need to be. Fine. But let's focus on, at least in the short term... What's up? Missing goods? You need a little bit of... Ah! I completely forgot. We do not have the resources that we need here. We need to get ourselves a monstrously massive big wheat field. Good. Let's get that. And also, let's construct this building, because I just built the blueprint, and when you just build the blueprint, it doesn't actually build the building. So that is going to be exactly what we need. Good. Very happy with that. Everything's looking good. Apart from my cash, which is still looking very, very bad. That's okay, though. Garum. This is another type of fish, apparently. Cool, get that. And salt ponds. That's another seafront operation. Well, that's fine. I mean, that actually tucks in there quite nicely. We are building a little bit of boardwalk, which looks pretty good. I don't think it functionally makes any difference to our... look at how good this looks. I don't think it makes any functional difference to our efficiency or operations or anything like that. So, yeah, pretty happy with that. And then we just need to get a garum works. Do I want to bang this down over here? Yeah, I wouldn't actually mind doing that. It would increase income, but it would also decrease happiness. Do I value income or do I value happiness? I value income. I absolutely value income. But I think I also value happiness, to be honest. But I mean, everybody is very, very happy. You know what? Screw it. Let's put this down over here. Nice. Okay, there's a shortage of workers. Yep, let's rectify that. And in fact, we can rectify that with a few lovely, juicy, upgraded houses there. Fantastic. And let's also take this opportunity to build more houses. Heck yeah, look at that. Now, there's a lot of expansion opportunities for us here. I've purposefully left this area, you know, empty. So we've got at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe 7, 8, 9, you know, etc., etc. We got like 10 houses. That's good. You're missing all of the resources. That's fine. That's all going to get built. What do I need to build? I need to build a Grammaticus. I need to build a Sanctuary. And I need to build a Governor Villa. So, not in military. We've got the Governor Villa here. We've got the Officium. Accommodates specialists in the city. Okay. The Governor Villa is going to require 25 wood anyway. Speaking of, do I want to start the process of clearing out these? We're going to need rope in order to get rid of these ruins over here. Okay, that's fine. We can build towards getting some ropes. Yeah, so we need 100 plebeians before we're going to be able to unlock the Grammaticus and the Sanctuary. So, we're going to just have to bite the bullet and get the remaining... or I guess get some of the remaining houses upgraded. That will give me access to the Sanctuary, which I would like to pop down here. I mean, or here. I think I actually prefer that configuration because then we can squeeze another tight little building in right behind here. Although, I mean, this Grammaticus, the range is not amazing. But I tell you what, it would go there very, very nicely. Yeah. I'm a big fan. That's obviously just the blueprint. We're going to need a few more resources in order to build it out properly. Looks like we're going to need a few more tiles, actually, but that's fine. Select a patron god. Ooh. Who would we like? I tell you what, the Emperor is very, very, very interested in my operation on this island, which is a good thing. We're quite happy with the fact that the Emperor is taking a personal interest, although it does kind of scare me. That's all right. So, yeah, who do we want as our patron? Which god? I mean, Neptune, very, very cool, honestly. Mars, I mean, it depends what you want to do, right? Increase production of certain different things. I mean, what do we really care about? What do we really care about? I feel like Neptune. So, more sardines. Absolutely, very keen on more sardines. We like that. If we hit a required devotion, we're going to get plus 10% productivity. You know what, Neptune? You're the man for the job. Fantastic. Well done. We are in there. Right. Reply to Lucius's governor request and the villa. I need to remember to build the villa. That is here, here. Where do we want to build a villa? It's going to make everybody happy. It's going to be prestige for flippin' days. I also feel like it's got a large area of effect. So maybe I should build it like here. Yeah, I think there is pretty perfect. Very nice. We've reached a new island milestone. Excellent. Okay, the Governor Villa cannot be built yet. I'm probably going to build the Grammaticus before I build the villa. Yeah, although that's probably about equal which one is going to take which one is going to take longer to acquire the materials for. We also need some more librettus, so let's go and zone a few more houses. I'm thinking something like that. There we go. It's going to cost me a little bit of wood. Oh, there's a little bit of a hill here. I didn't really notice that, but that actually adds a nice element of dimension to the entire town. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Look at how good this looks. It's amazing. Right, let's answer your request and see what you need. I am very busy. Yeah. You're going to ask for something. What is it that you want? Yeah, a sample of the first fruits. Yeah. I knew it. I knew you'd be after something. God, this emperor, very demanding. Very, very demanding. Okay, cool. Let's get to it. We've already got the resources, I believe, under construction. What was it? 1 out of 3 garum works. Build 1 out of 2 scomber shacks. So yeah, these are... let me find them. Yeah, so that is this. We need to build a second one of these, or at least get it down. And then the garum works, we need to get another 2. Man, that's a tough one, to be honest. That is a real tough one. Let's build that there, and then build it here as well. So at least we'll get it down. We also need to set sail to Lily Bion to pick up awnings and drapes. Is that over here? Oh my goodness, look at this place. I have not been exploring at all. You'll please forgive my ineptitude by not exploring a little bit, but that's okay. Right, look at how gorgeous this place looks. So we are heading to the... This is where we're heading, isn't it? Yeah, we're heading over here. Quest target. Let's go. Hold on. We need to sail to here, pick up the awnings, drapes for Julia's party. Fine. And we need to load up 5 tons. Should I wait for my... I should probably wait for 5 tons of garum before going across there. I mean, how many tons of garum do we have at the moment? We've only got 1, but I mean, I've just built 3 of the darn things. So as soon as the resources are delivered, we should be pretty much ready to go. In the meantime, let's focus our efforts on getting at least one of these buildings built and hope that it's enough. Hey, look at that. We're now a minor city. Fantastic. And you know what? Most importantly, we're actually making money. Brilliant. 235 income from residences. Area effects and specialists, 162. That is quite impressive. And I think, to be honest, a lot of it is from the bakery here, which is increasing income in the area, which is just absolutely glorious. Very, very happy with that. No warehouse in range. Let's get this extended over there. That's looking good. And 5 garum. We're almost there. Just out of nowhere, the Emperor has decided to demand 5,000 coins from me. I mean, I'm gonna pay... I mean, I've got 11,000 at the moment. I'm gonna pay him because I don't want to upset him or the Empress. No thanks. I really don't want to mess with that. Okay, we're up to 3 garum. Very close. Let's get the other 2, and then let us set sail. 5 garum has been acquired. That is marvelous. I also, decided to chuck one overboard for some absolutely obscene reason, but that's okay. Fine. Let's get the resources transferred, shall we? So, transfer menu, we go garum, we go 5. There we go. That is looking good. And now we need to head over to here. So let's go and do that. We'll head to this area. Or, I mean, how big are the drapes? Do we know how big the drapes are? Because we could always head there first. Yeah, you know what? Head over here first, because we've got the garum on board. We've got the garum on board. Let's head to this new area, which just it just looks incredible. It looks amazing. Looks really good. Okay, we'll head over here. We'll pick up the resources, and then we will head right on over to the Emperor's private little palace over here. Yes, let us pick up the awnings and drapes for the party. Thank you very much. Brilliant. Okay, let's go and deliver him. Let's go and deliver him to the Emperor and or the Empress. So just on our way to the Emperor, it looks like there is a new island that we have just discovered in the fog. Not as large as our island, mind you, but you know, it's definitely there. It's in existence. It's buildable. That's fine. Where's my little boat? My little boat's over here. And we are going to park right on up, and we are going to deliver all of my lovely resources. Speaking of lovely resources, have I got enough of the lovely resources to build the Governor Villa? I absolutely do. What about the Grammaticus? Not quite yet, but we're almost there. Very nice. Beautiful stuff. Lovely. And let us hand over the garum. Fantastic. Very good. And let's do exactly the same with the awnings and the drapes. Ugh. Would you look at that? Look at that. Very good. Okay, Mark is clearly identifying that the Emperor is, you know, it's taken me a little bit for granted. I'll say that much. But to be fair, as long as he doesn't get in my way from, you know, on my little island, I'm not really that bothered. Okay, deliver to Villa Augusta 20 tons of tiles. We can absolutely do that. Right, let's go for a little scouting expedition. Let's see if we can try and drive around, or sail around, I suppose, is probably the more technically accurate term. Also, look at my money. We're making actual money now. That is really, really nice. Anything else that I need to get down? Yes, I would love to get a city watch. So, if I place this down, this is going to reduce, maybe not hugely, but it will at least reduce somewhat the risk of fire in the area. So, very interested in doing that. Also interested in placing another one down over here to try and keep the fire risk under control. And just generally make it so that the fire risk on the island is as low as possible. Yep, and another one over there. So even if those two have not yet been built, what do we need? Some more tiles? Fine. We can do that. Right, my scout ship. I say it's a scout ship. It's not a scout ship. It's just a ship. Is doing a fine job of scouting, though, and has already found another island. Beautiful. How many tiles do I actually have? 3. That's not so hot. That is not so hot. I can build a barracks. Yes, want to do that. Wooden gates, tower, weapons. Oh, look at this. This is what I'm talking about. Right, scouts have done a fine job of exploring, well, just about the entire ocean, to be honest, which is pretty darn good. So very happy with that. Now, all we need to do is wait for another couple of tiles to come through, and then we will be able to deliver them all to the Empress on the Emperor's palatial island, which just looks stunning, doesn't it? Looks really, really good. It just looks so lived in. Look at all these people happy and celebrating the excess that they have. Very, very nice. Very nice indeed. Okay, how are we doing? Fill output storage. Oh yeah, we have got loads and loads of wood. In fact, we have got too much wood. I want to build the Grammaticus, but I feel like I can't right now. You know what I will do, though? I will build some more houses, and the reason that I can build more houses is because they only cost wood to build. So let's get that built, and let's get that built as well. Nice, we've got a good central column of houses emerging here. New Island milestone, love to see it. We just need one last cheeky tile. One singular tile, please, video game. That is all that we require. And then I will be officially very, very happy. All right, it's official. I am very, very happy. Let's get all these 20 tiles. Let's bang them onto the boat. Fantastic. And run them back to the island over here. Very nice. And now, finally, we can return our attention to actually doing what we want and not bending to the whims of the Emperor every 15 milliseconds. We can devote at least a little bit of resource into building this City Watch building, which will decrease or decrease the risk of fire, I suppose. If we hover over this, we can see that there is a... the incident threat, larger fires will be up to 8 buildings, and the frequency is every 1 hour and 55 minutes. So not super regular, but not exactly irregular either. We can definitely improve things and do a little bit better. Right, let's offload this. Let's get the tiles handed over. Look at that. Good. I'm glad you are happy, buddy. I'm really glad you're happy. Good stuff. Lovely. I'd like to sleep in the coming weeks. I would like to not continue to be at your beck and call. But you know what? That's okay. That's okay. I wouldn't say that to the Emperor's face, obviously. I don't have a death wish. So we're gonna focus on what we can do. Oh, find Diana's ship last seen in the harbor. Aha. Look at this place. Look at how good it looks. Oh, you are a rebel port. Right. Well, let's head out over here and see what we can find. See if we can try and find Diana's ship. I don't know if visually we can see it. It might be here. I mean, look, we're just gonna have to wait until the ship gets there. In the meantime, yeah, let's get the basics. Let's get the basics sorted. Do I need to spend any more wood? Yeah, I kind of do need to spend a little bit of woods. More houses. Probably more houses. We do have the ability to build a military building, though. A barracks might not be the craziest thing in the world. Wooden defensive walls. I feel like I don't want to build any defensive walls until I know where the enemy are going to be coming from. I tell you what we could do. I mean, if I take a look at the tiler, I mean, we could duplicate our tiler setup. So we've got the opportunity to build another clay pit. Nice. And then build another tiler right here, which is gonna be fine. And then link it up with a road. Let's do this. Okay. That should be a little bit better. And is that within range of a warehouse? There's not. Let me put down a warehouse. Where am I going to put it? Right next door? Actually, this warehouse might stretch. I think it's a bit of an ask. But we could try. I think it does. Wow, that is quite literally just at the very limit. But that's okay. Right, some visitors have arrived at your villa. Ooh. Okay, the Roman Imperium is keen to support its governors. Funds were put forward to hire you an aide called Julius Lupus. There must have been some bureaucratic misunderstanding because there are 2 Julii standing before you. Identical twins. Speak to them both. He can do the work of 10 men. Gaius is always found by his brother is always found behind his desk and never lifts a finger. You know what? I like the idea of Gaius. Hire Gaius. Congratulations. You're going to give me an income bonus, whereas Brutus is going to give me workforce from residents. Oh, that's pretty good, though. That's pretty good. But then the income effect is also pretty good. But to be fair, I don't need money right now. You know what, Brutus? You're the man for the job for now. Usually, I feel I would take the income, but I'm actually good for income, so you know what? We'll just be okay with that. We can now nab ourselves an officium, which will allow us to accommodate a specialist, which I would very much like to do. Overlapping in radius. Is it overlapping in radius of something? What's it overlapping in radius of? Right, yeah, the officium is going to have to be built, like, far out of the city. I guess because the Governor Villa counts as the I guess that's the radius bonus, and then we don't want to overlap radiuses. So yeah, it'll literally have to be, you can just see it faintly there. I mean, there is maybe a place over here. It's not exactly ideal, is it? Okay, well, we don't necessarily have to build it right now. It's okay. Right, our ship has arrived in the port here. You've got some defensive buildings. What am I... I don't recommend staying the night in Lily Biome, Governor. What am I doing? Why are we over... Why is my... We came over here, but apparently we don't need to be here. Okay, well, let's just send you... Let's just send you over to here and wait until you have arrived. It's going to take a little bit. This is such a cool island, though. I mean, look at this. I mean, it's so defensible. Look at all these defensive... Look at all these defensive placements. Oh, they look so good. They look so good. Love it. Absolutely love it. Right. Let's get some stuff built. Let's get that built. Let's get... We need a little bit more. It's fine. Let's get that built. Nice. That vastly... not vastly. It does improve my island fire safety, but not a huge amount. It's fine. So, we could also see if we could try and increase the number of plebeians that we have on the island up to 200. That would unlock sandals and soap. And I think we need rope in order to make progress on the buildings that have been destroyed there. So, let's see if we can maybe try and do some upgrades. There we go. We don't need to get a huge number, but we do need to get a couple. Very nice. Look at that. Rope, sail, soap, and sandals. Very nice indeed. A pig farm. Joy upon joys. A pig farm. And the area is flipping... The area of impact is flipping huge. Well, I've got just the place for the pig farm to go. Salt ponds. We've already got salt ponds underway. Tannery. Yep, bang you down over there. Sandals will also put... does this give us... Give us a population increase. Oh, yeah, that's perfect. Absolutely perfect. Give us a population increase and additional income. So I'm obviously going to take that. Also, this Grammaticus has been under construction for about 1 billion years. We could really do with improving that. Also, we need to get some more regular workers. That's fine. Are you within range? Yeah, you are within range of the tavern and the market. But honestly, both could be refreshed a little bit. I think I'm going to extend this all the way down here. In for a penny, in for a pound, eh? This is what my operation is going to look like. We're going to get... Good news is, all of these tier 1 buildings just cost wood. So that's really nice. So we're going to get a market here. Yep, market here. And a tavern right here. Now, of course, that doesn't look like it's impacting these places, but when we get our next row of houses, and let's build a road first, and our row of houses after that, we should have coverage. If we don't, we can always move. Maybe we do need to move a little bit. Yeah, because you... Yeah, you guys all need it. Okay, well, fine. If we need to move it, then we need to move it. Fine. You know what? That's okay. That worked out. That worked out fine. A little bit embarrassing, but that's a-okay. Right, so that will... We do not have a supply of food. That is very not good. That is very not good, but it is because the insufficient workforce, isn't it? Yeah, I think it is. So what we're going to do temporarily is we're going to downgrade a couple of houses. Important to do, just on the basis that it will give me access to a few more workers, hopefully, that we can therefore return to the workforce over here to then allow everybody to get fed, and everybody's going to be happy, and actually we will be in a nicer sort of overall state. We can also, yeah, press on with our operations over here. Missing pigsties. Yep, I did completely forget to do some pigsties. 3 out of 5. 5 out of 5. Lovely. It's a good looking pig farm, as pig farms go. So, that's the tannery. And then let's grab the sandal maker right there. That's... No, hold on. Sandalmaker's already been zoned. Whoops-a-daisy. Get that destroyed. Sorry. And get the Sandalmaker built there. It's going to give me a massive explosion in wealth, which I am excited about. Although, don't really need, to be fair. We're doing not too badly in the wealth department. Right, what about soap? We have got a pig farm. Lovely stuff. We've got a renderer. Well, that seems like a very gruesome task, so let's get that done right over here. Charcoal, we already have charcoal production, but I fear we may need just a smidgen more, so let's get a little bit more charcoal production. Let's put it out of the way so that we don't end up contaminating the fire risk. Lavender, I feel like building it over here is not necessarily a bad idea. Also, are you within range of a warehouse? You're not within range of a warehouse. It's fine. The warehouse only costs wood anyway, so you know what? It's probably better that we have a warehouse over here anyway, now that we've got a whole bunch of additional buildings. Ah, the lavender plantation will needs a bunch of space next to it in order to zone out some fields. So that's absolutely something that we can do. That's a very, very large area that is required. Holy cow, that's huge. Sure, well, we'll do that. And we will commit that to... Look at the size of that! We'll commit that to building. Look at the size of that. It also looks cool as heck. A soap maker gives us population and health. Well, it just so happens that we need population and health. Am I okay with this being built over here? I kind of am. That looks amazing. That looks really good. So we still need more tiles, but you know, to be fair, we're operating with a double tiler situation, so that's fine. Okay, we're now in the correct location. We've sailed into the correct harbor. You're telling me that Diana is somewhere else, which she believes went towards... Ooh. Okay. There you are. Right, well, let's go back. Grab our... Where's my ship? Here. And head to the quest target. Marvelous. So you're not a million miles away, but it'll still take a little bit of time to get there. Fine, we're okay with that. So, where am I? Orient myself. Yes, we need to get... This is what we need. We need ropes. So we actually already have a hemp farm. Rope maker, absolutely going to build a rope maker if it's all possible. It feels like the rope maker should be on the, you know, the seafront. So let's do that. We've got a sheep farm here, so that's fine. What about a sail maker? Also feels like it should be on the seafront. So let's build it. Let's build it there. Let's extend this road upwards and along. Grand. And what do we need in order to make it happen? We need 4 tiles. That's fine. We can get that pretty darn quick. We can also probably look to re-upgrade a bunch of... There we go. Re-upgrade a bunch of houses just to balance the workforce a little bit more accurately. The soap maker also needs to get built. That is going to be fantastic for us. Really, really good. And I think we should actually have... That's a tannery. That's for the sandals. That's not actually for soap manufacturing. You need wheats. And the wheat is coming from over here. It's not coming from over here. It's coming from over here. A-okay. Our warehouses could definitely do with a little bit of a boost. It's okay, though. We can deal with that. Right, find Diana ship. We are in range. Lovely. Let's head on in. I don't know why I'm doing this. Oh. Yeah, so this was where the rebel guy was. Okay. That's fine. What do you want? Talk to Diana. Yes, let's do it. Ooh, let's see what you have to say. I don't like the look of this. I don't like the look of this at all.
It's a shame, really. We've such shortages since the Pax, but runaways don't sell well. Not to nice, respectable homes.
I suppose every province has its slave drivers.
You suppose? Don't tell me he got his tendrils in you too.
Well, I've no idea who he is. I take it you know him.
Oh yes. He is Kaizo Syracuse, a family friend.
Oh, well. Not very friendly by the looks of things. Either way, we have found Diana. Very good. Love to see it. Family matters. Very nice. She's agitated. She cares greatly for the fate of the slaves enchained by Syracuse's gang. Tell her Julia expects her at the birthday.
I came here.
You're here because my father needed a straw man. A gullible governor who let
Yeah, that's what I was kind of worried about, honestly.
Oh, Thoth.
Yeah, I was kind of worried that I was just being dragged all over the place. But, I mean, I guess it makes sense in the context of, you know, greater Roman politics, which is fine.
I did.
I mean, look, I'm happy to be the stooge if it means that I can get to run my own island. But yeah, you clearly care
Yes.
about
About why I really came to find
what
you.
Syracuse is
Other
doing.
difficult home truths.
Fine. What do I want to do? Do I want to cover for Diana? She won't attend the party, or beg that she comes? I will beg that she comes. I will do it. Though you question if your imposter's will to please without anticipating the consequences make you well suited to the cutthroat world of provincial governance. She reluctantly accepts your invitation as her escort to the party. I'm fine with that. That's totally fine. Yes. There we go. Let's absolutely escort you to the party. We will do that. I mean, I feel like I'm definitely in the cutthroat business of Roman politics. I would rather have Diana angry at me than the Empress. That makes
Oh, I know exactly.
that makes perfect sense.
You know, maybe sometimes
Even
a
if
noble parent
she is personally upset with me. Right. Cool. I've just set the home destination, or the destination of the villa over here, so we should be able to get back to there. Pretty darned lickety split. Is it time to finally build the Grammaticus? I think it is. Let's do it. Let's get it built. Sailmaker, yep, let's get that built as well. Where are we with rope production? We've got 0 ropes at the present moment. What do we need? We need more hemp. Do I want to maybe get another hemp farm? I kind of do, to be honest. Do I kind of want to bang it in here? Military research is now available. Very interested in that. Economic research is now available. Very cool. And civic research is now available. Okay, like all of those things, what do I want to do? I think I do want to get another hemp farm. I don't think I can really afford to place it down in this area, because that would be a little bit ridiculous. The space that it's going to occupy is not huge, although, yeah, probably just behind is what we're after. We still have a decent workforce. We're still managing to keep our workforce together. Island fire safety. Yeah, do I maybe need... We need some... Yeah, we've got too much garum. I could sell the buildings. I don't think I really want to sell the buildings at the present moments. We'll just chill. We'll just chill with this. Right, we need to get 300 plebeians in order to get the next level of unlocks. So let's see if we can try moving towards that. Yeah, how does
to get Diana to this party.
that leave us?
Seems like it'll go on for weeks.
Let's build some more. Let's build some more homes, basic homes, before we do. Before we do any more upgrading, just so that we always have workers in all cases. We just need to make sure that we have them. We should have all of the resources coming through here. It's good. I mean, we actually don't have that many Libertas houses in general, to be fair. It's mostly the plebeian houses that are now filling everything up. The bakery covers this area. Aha! New options are available. Fantastic. That is great. What have we got here? We have got some pottery. We need a resin tapper. And we also need some more charcoal. I don't think that we're gonna operate with the charcoal. Where the heck do you need to go? Resin fertility. Okay. Clay as well. We know where the clay can be. It's in the water areas. Yes, look at that. Look at that. We're now a major colony. Beautiful. And we're also making some serious bank. Don't mind if I do. Okay, olive grower and the olive press. That is at least a simple setup for us. Let's go here. Huge vineyard areas. Cultivation area. And let's plop you down over there. Inadequate fertility. Ah, that's a bit of a problem. I did not consider that. Yeah, so literally nowhere on the island is going to be good for growing olives, which is just not a great vibe at all. Other islands, however, might be good for olives, although it doesn't look like any of the ones that I seem to be clicking on are good for olives. We've got resin over here. That's maybe worthy. Oh, this little tiny outcrop turns out very good for olives. Okay, that's something to consider. Let's trash you. We'll trash you as well. We don't get our full value back, but that's still not the end of the world. Right, how are we doing for ropes? We still have 0 ropes coming through. Sailmaker, fine. Rope maker, yeah, that's good. But I think the ropes should just be delivered here afterwards. I suppose it is the hemp that is the real issue here. Okay. Well, I mean, they've got to be stored. They've got to be stored in the trading post there. How many ropes do I need in order to remove this? 20 ropes in order to remove those ruins. Okay, well, we will get cracking on that. Before we do that, however, we need to accompany Diana to the party, which I will absolutely do. The Empress clearly very happy with my efforts to get her. There we go. Goodness me. You're very, very welcome. It was only me chasing a child across the ocean. Right.
What is this? Have you come to gloat?
Ooh.
You selfishly broke your mother's heart.
Oh, the Emperor is gonna be so mad.
After all she's done,
Oh.
defying me in public, spewing gossip like lava.
Well.
About your best friend's dirty business.
Oh, you really are. You're very outspoken.
Enough. Please, for my sake. Lucius, this is our daughter.
What exactly is this sordid covenant you have going with Syracuse? Go on. Tell all the people here.
She is no child of mine.
Oh no.
My first mistake.
Maybe I shouldn't have taken her to the party. Maybe I shouldn't have begged her to come back here.
Torchbearer for your precious Pax.
Uh-oh.
Dare talk about my son.
It wasn't my fault he died.
Oh goodness.
What he did was carry on in Lilybion while mother cried.
This.
Oh goodness. Well, a little bit of family drama.
Thing fails.
Lucius?
Oh no.
Lucius?
Oh no. I shouldn't have taken her to the party.
Medicus!
No.
He's dead.
Oh, yeah, kind of is.
If none of you can help, then at least give us peace.
Oh my goodness. Well, that was quite the reunion. I'll say that much. That was quite the flippin' reunion. I did not expect that to happen at all. The Emperor is dead.
Emperor Lucius is dead.
Long live the Emperor, I guess. Oof.
Empress Julia will need you, Ere, to take care
Right, well, we're going to skedaddle out of here for sure. I have no interest in sticking around. The Emperor is dead. This is so bad. It's so bad. I can't believe it. I can't believe that it was my actions that potentially caused the death of the Emperor. Yeah, let's scooch home. And let's just hope that I am not blamed for the death. Right. In the meantime, let's turn our attention to research, shall we? We can. We're generating 138 knowledge per minute. That's great. A couple of different upgrades that we can get. We can get some upgrades to our cargo ship through Civic. We can get some economic upgrades. Depots. Increase the island's maximum storage capacity when built. Trading post improvements. Warehouse organization, upgrading your warehouse to the next tier adds more loading ramps to avoid congestion. Sure, let's get that. Let's get that queued up. Repair cranes, provisional castra, rammed earth, slingers. I mean, queue up slingers as well. I mean, I want to see some fighting. That's what I definitely want. Pretty expensive tech tree. Pretty expensive tech tree. Right, attract 27 more residents. I just know that there is nothing that the Empress would like more than me to attract some more residents. So you know what? That is exactly what I will do. Do I have any capacity right now? Probably not. We should probably just get... there we go. Do this. There we go. Where does that leave me? I upgraded one random house, but that's honestly okay. Everything upgraded, and the opportunity to expand the number of population that we've got. Good. Very good. Do I want to build some more... Do I want to build some more houses? I kind of do want to build some more houses. In fact, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a nice little cap over there. And then I think we're just going to build houses all the way along here. Maybe I don't want to... Maybe I want to do something like this, you know? So offsets. That's unbelievably daft. Something like that, you know, where we offset the road a little bit. Be good, and that'd be good as well. That'll probably get me across the line. I mean, quickly actually. Visit Julia and see how she's doing. I think my boat has literally just arrived back in the harbor, but that's okay. Turn it right back around and get it right back to port over there. That's fine. In the meantime, do I need to upgrade any of these houses? Not particularly. I think we're a-okay with everything. We've got everything that we can possibly get. I mean, I can't build olive oil. I can't build resin, not on this island anyway. I've already got a production chain for soap. You should have all of the needs fulfilled. Pretty sure you should have anyway. If there's not any, I mean, this a little bit of a tavern issue over here. You know what? Some of these houses will need to stay as basic houses, so you know, I'm just quite content to just leave them alone for a little bit. Right, we've arrived. It's worth noting, by the way, that the Imperial pleasure barge, property of Julia. So there you go. She's clearly taken control.
Sorry for your loss, Empress Julia.
Ah, Marcus.
Right.
I thought you were another messenger from Rome.
What is going on? I'm very curious. I'm curious to see what happens.
In any way.
I cannot keep him here any longer. The pyre, the sacrifice to Ceres.
Yeah, I can light the...
If you could take the body. and
What?
afterwards Gather his ashes.
Oh, goodness. Okay.
Be a ceremony among those closest to him.
I will
Oh.
see it done, Empress.
Okay.
Okay, Marcus.
Great.
Condolences, Diana.
Thank you.
Build the
I feel like she should be in court. Not her. Diana.
I will
Diana should be in court. She's, she caused the death of her father. Oof. All right.
first unexpected.
Yeah, let's collect the... Let's collect the corpse.
And the children
Lovely. Yep. I will receive the mortal remains. Ugh. And bring him to the pyre. The pyre? The pier. Near the amphitheater ruin. Oh, okay. That's on my island. Oh. Okay.
It wasn't his heart.
Fine.
I argued him to death, Marcus.
You did argue him to death. I don't have much sympathy with Diana, to be honest.
I wish Paul had never died.
Oh, look. Her boat is following me. That's cool. All right. Yeah, anything else we need to do here? I don't think there really is. Not for now, anyway. I mean, maybe we can improve fire safety, and to be fair, that's probably something that we should do. Let's... Ooh, we could get the Custodia. That will improve happiness to everyone, but I don't need to improve happiness. I mean, happiness is in a good place. It's mostly just firefighters that we need. Yeah, let's bang this down right about there. So that will be somewhat of an improvement. Any other areas that we specifically need to improve? I mean, here's not necessarily a bad idea. Yeah, that'd be pretty good. Anything else? Pretty much everything is covered, to be honest with you. I mean, there's like 6 houses in the middle there. And like two different waterfront properties over yonder. But apart from that, I mean, pretty much everything is covered. Yeah, we'll get that built right over there. And then we will hopefully see the ships come into dock in just a second. I want to clear this amphitheater up, but unfortunately, I can't do that quite yet. So, let's see. Yes, transport the body to Juliana. Absolutely, let's do it.
I think we should light the pile.
I don't know. Where should we do it?
Amphitheater.
Which I'm going to be removing as part of my renovation operations on this island.
Best.
Sure. And let's go. Use wood as the fuel for the cremation fire? Absolutely.
That's fuel enough for the Emperor's pyre.
To be fair, it's a pretty grand, pretty glorious place for it. Does seem a little bit of a shame. That's all right. Okay, place 5 tree ornaments, place 5 flower ornaments, build 5 statue ornaments. Let's do that. Ornaments are here. We can get some trees. So, I guess not there. Do I just need to build them in my town? I guess so. Right, so 5 tree ornaments. There we go. We can have, I don't know, we'll call it Emperor's Way. Or something like that. King Numa, King Numa's wife, Numa's daughter, son, Aquarius, Romano-Celtic male. A community statue. Sure. You know what? Let's get multiple. I mean, what the heck? Looking pretty darn good. More? Yeah, let's get more. Yeah, you there, and then you there, and then you there. I mean, this is a very, very high concentration of statues, but I kind of dig it, to be honest. I kind of dig it. And then flower ornaments, we need to get walls and hedges, horticultural displays, flower beds. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Look at that. That's a properly nice looking little bit of Roman road, as opposed to the rest of the town, which visually looks absolutely gorgeous, but decoratively I don't think... Well, it's a very utilitarian town, put it that way. Ooh, and apparently we can host a festival here. Do I support this festival? Yes. Ship construction speed, ship construction cost, and the duration? Quite long. Okay, I will pay for it. Yeah, absolutely. Let's do that. Nice. A Neptunalia festival. Cool. Right, we've got 7 ropes here. We do still need a few more to get the sanctuary and the old Grammaticus removed. 20 or so specifically. Oh, look, the Imperial barge is coming through. God, what a beast this is. Complete with a swimming pool. Oh, toot toot coming through. I don't think this pier was really made for docking with such a large boat. But there we go. We will receive you nonetheless. Congratulations, welcome on board. And let's cremate. Let's cremate the Emperor.
Thank you, Marcus. Lucius would have appreciated you being here today.
I'm sure he would have.
No need for such formality. Not here. Not now.
And here, Mum.
Your father and I had many happy years. We faced everything together. Everything. We had you, your brother, and despite everything, I knew that he loved you. And he loved me. I have been Julia Augusta for longer than I was ever Julia Prima. All those years. I should be grateful. But all I can think is, if only we'd had more time.
I'm very sorry.
I'm sorry, Mum. It's all my fault.
Nonsense, dear. You are my light. And you always will be.
Well, the king is toast. Unfortunately. Or fortunately, perhaps, for some.
Now I must return to the villa and face the future.
Okay.
I can't hold off those messengers.
God. Look at this. What an operation, though. What an operation. That looks like the absolute flippin' business, to be honest. Brilliant. Very, very cool indeed. Right. Return to Villa Augusta to hear news from the capital. Fine. Let us dispatch my boat to the villa. Right, we've just arrived. Apparently there is a messenger from the capital. It's apparently grave news. Bad news from Rome, apparently. So let's see what the heck it is that's coming from Rome.
There's not time for me to grieve. Calidus's forces have seized the Senate. They made him emperor. And at the tips of swords, our allies swallow their promises to this house.
What are their principles?
Rome's principles dictate women do not rule, Marcus.
Uh-oh. Well, it was about time, to be fair. Oh boy.
Lady Julia Augusta.
I suspect this isn't a pleasure visit.
Are you here to kill me?
I'm not an animal, but I am the Emperor. Your mad ambitions are over.
You'd strong-arm me from sanctuary in my time of mourning.
I will not desecrate your temple. You can remain here under house arrest, while my men strip this place of its assets. You see, it's not Falernian vintages and heavy drapes that made Rome, but virtue in war. That's why I'm reassigning Governor Naucratius here to Albion, to spearhead the front line.
Albion? Where's that?
Bonam Fortunam, Governor. Let's see if you're a spear to bend or to break.
Well, looks like we are
Still
off
have
to another
allies,
region
Marcus,
then, I
in
guess.
the aegis of this island and its
Ooh.
temple. This will be a desperate contest for power. Remain loyal, Marcus, and you will be rewarded.
Oh, well.
Lady Julia.
But it seems we're going to need new boats to row in.
Oh, well, what a turn. What a turn. I was not expecting the Emperor to die. That is...
It's awful.
What a turnaround.
The oaths they swore to Julia.
Ooh.
And I've been...
Right, well, we need to present your flagship to Calidus for confiscation. Okay, so that needs to be done over here, I guess. Fine, we will head on over. And we need to build a shipyard. Okay, absolutely can do that. We've been waiting for just this moment, so let's go and get a shipyard down. And with any luck, I may very well have the resources needed. But this is how we're gonna get to the new land. Cadius hurries you with materials. Oh, excellent. What do I want to make? Make one Pentaconnor? What the heck is that? I think it's this one. I think it's just this little, yeah, it's this little one over here. Okay, that's fine. Let's build that whilst we're waiting for our flagship to head over for confiscation. We're actually able to build this, I mean, pretty much immediately. I think we have all of the resources in stock to do this, so that will actually work quite nicely. And there we go. We've got ourselves our first little ship. A sign of things to come, I'm sure. Very nice. Okay. Let's get this turned in. Which, well, we'll see what happens, I suppose, when we turn this in. We did not discover this island on our scouting operations, but that's not necessarily the end of the world. Oh.
I hope this covers it.
Oh. Wow, that's quite a lot of money. We only forked out 5,000 for the party, and we're getting 11,000 back. That is a great investment. 100% return. Don't mind if I do. All right. Well, we have arrived at the army camp. Let us hand over the flagship and see where that goes. Collect an elephant using your newly built ship. He insists you take her with you to Albion. Okay. I guess. Oh yeah, here's the elephant. Just chilling over there. Well, the new ship, my new flagship, is en route, and it's quite a bit smaller than it once was. But hey ho, at least the island that I built is nice. Looks good. At least I'm leaving in the province in good shape. That's quite nice. Anyway, let's get this ship moved over to here, and then let's see what happens. Right. Well, we have arrived. It's time to collect the elephant. Yes, bring it aboard the ship. Absolutely. Let's do it. Bring the elephant to the waiting escort fleet, which is over here in the fog, apparently, and stock your ship with items or goods to bring with you. Fine. What do I want to take? First of all, let's bring the ship back. We've got the elephant there, of course. Classic. Looking good. We will crush the Celts, don't worry. Yeah, we will take a whole bunch of timber with us, as much as we possibly can, and probably a bunch of tiles as well. Yeah, to be fair, aesthetics, not really my strong suit, but to be fair, I mean, the town looks good. Right, ship is back in the harbor. Let's see what we want to take with us. Let's take with us as many... Well, I mean, 50 timber seems pretty good, and then 50 tile? That's not bad, is it? That's not bad at all. Maybe worth us taking some, I don't know, materials, you know, like sails and stuff, but I think that's fine. Right, the waiting escort fleet is apparently just over here, so not actually too far away from the villa. It shouldn't take us very long. In fact, you can see my little boat is moving over there. And then we're off to Scotland or Britain. We're doing it. I know. Don't worry, buddy. I'm going. I'm certainly going as fast as I possibly can. I hope I'll be able to take my money with me. I've earned it. Hey! There we go. Look at that. Journey to World's End? Yeah. Let's go. Brilliant. Lovely. So yeah, there's actually like a little cutscene at the very start of the a cutscene at the very start of the game, which kind of details that little environment. Very, very cool. I like it a lot. Oh, this is so good. This is so good. It's so cool that you get to play as, or you get to play in both regions in the campaign. That is absolutely sick as heck. if you are, you know, interested in playing sandbox mode, you can play in Albion from the start. Wow. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. I love the fact that I'm taking an elephant with me. What the heck am I going to do with an elephant? That seems like a real liability there.
Conquerors of old. What? No, you won't. Not unless you already want a war.
But I've got orders. The Emperor...
The Emperor doesn't know how bad things got. Come. Let me introduce you to the chief of the capital.
Ooh, looking good.
I can't pay tax if the Scaha keeps snatching up my fillies.
Manx? News from Latium. New governor.
Greetings, Chief. Manx anxious. But what's this magnificent beast? It's got a long face.
So it does. Listen now, Cratius. 2 islands lie beyond the White Cliffs. An outpost on either would extend the Limes, offering some foothold against our enemy, the Scaha. Tread carefully. She will be watching.
Very, very cool. I really, really enjoyed that. And so that is the end of Act 1. Wow. Really, really, really good fun. I want to play more. I absolutely want to play more. But we're going to wrap things up for now. Oh, wow. That was really good. I just want to build... I want to build more cities. I want to explore more of the world. Can't wait to do so. Absolutely cannot wait. Definitely check the link down in the description, ladies and gentlemen. Pre-order it if indeed you are interested in this game. I'm absolutely going to be playing this one again. It's fantastic. Really, really had a great time with this one. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much to Ubisoft for sponsoring this video. I'll catch you next time. Bye.